So again, we're solving an equation. This time we have a cos squared in there. So similar to last time, we're going to get cos by itself, but first, when we divide by 2, we get cos squared by itself. How do we get rid of a square root sign? Sorry, I kind of gave it away. How do you get rid of a squared? Square root both sides. And we have to remember that when we do square root both sides, whenever you do that, you have to have plus or minus, because it could have been positive or negative. This would be a non-calculator question, and at this point, it's a little bit hard, because we got the square root of 1/2. Now, if you simplify this, this is the same as square root of 1, which is just 1, over the square root of 2. And if you rationalize the denominator, then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, that is a value that I recognize from my pie plate. So chances are when it looked like this, you didn't recognize it from your pie plate at all. But once you've simplified it to this, that is a value that's on your pie plate. Now the question is in degrees. What family does that belong to? 45. And because it's positive or negative, it'll be in all 4 quadrants. So I'm going to list all 4 of them. And once I've listed all 4, I'm going to recheck the domain. Does it want between 0 and 360? It does. So we're done. We don't have to change any of our answers. For the homework for this one, I want you to do question 5 and 11. But for 5, I'm just going to pull it up here. I want you just to change the instructions a little bit. So question 5, it says verify. Instead, I want you to solve between 0 and 2 pi. Okay? And you can ignore this and this. That will be one of the answers, but I want you to solve all of the answers between 0 and 2 pi.